Today we are joined by the newly re-elected Mayor of Waverly, Charles Infelt. Thank you for joining us today.
Good to be
So
here.
first, what made you seek re-election again?
Well, I think we made a lot of progress as a town. I think people are truly getting excited about being part of Waverly. We've been able to define who we are, which is hugely important. It gave us an identity as we grow. There's a feeling that we are on the way to becoming a good destination town, and we need this momentum to continue, so I ran for another 2 years.
And last time when you were seeking election, you mentioned a housing crisis in Waverly. Is that still a problem?
We're working on it. We've expanded our housing. The problem is that in order to meet budget, in order to keep growing, in order to have enough students in our schools, in order to have our businesses have enough business, they all want more business, we need to grow. And that means housing. And do we have enough space for housing? Well, we're expanding. And we did the Parkway, which is hugely important, that 10th Street that goes between, right on the south side, or the north side of Miller Hardware. Behind that, we've expanded with a wonderful developer, Brent Dahlstrom. We're doing some housing there. So this is a breakthrough in terms of housing, but we have several housing efforts throughout the city that are expanding. So we're inching our way in the right direction.
And what are some other major projects planned by the City Council?
Well, we have to tackle the Green Bridge, and we're doing that as fast as we can. We're on the final throes of analysis. So we just hired WHKS from Mason City, which is our bridge manager. They're the main actor. And they're going to give us the final figures. If we're going to repair the bridge just at bare minimum, what will that cost? They're going to let us know. If we're going to go a little bit out further, try to make it last not just 5 years, maybe 10, 15 years, what would that cost? If we're going to put another bridge in place there, if the other's too expensive, what will that cost? We've been inching our way toward those, but we need final figures as we update with our bridge manager. So that will be coming up. That's a big project moving forward, and we look forward to answering that. But we got infrastructure needs going on across the city, and we need to do the downtown streets, and we're scheduling that for 2017. That's not far away. So we're going to be in 2016 here in a month and a half. So what's that going to look like? What will that mean for the city? We want to continue to look at the Parkway being extended. That might have to go out a short period of time in terms of city planning, maybe 5 years, but maybe quicker if we can get some federal financing or state financing. So we have a lot of projects that we need to keep addressing to keep this momentum, this wonderful feeling that we have for Waverly on the momentum. And so I'm looking forward to doing that.
Now you mentioned the Green Bridge earlier. Are there any longer term plans, longer than 10 years? And when can the citizens of Waverly expect the results of that analysis?
Well, I don't know exactly but we have to look at not just the Green Bridge. The question is, how do you cross the Cedar River? We have 2 aging bridges, but they're still fairly good on the Lover's Lane area and the downtown. But we need another crossing. If it depends on how we do the Green Bridge. We're going to have to decide as a city council, as a city, what type of bridge that is going to be where the Green Bridge is. But then we have to also cross the river one more time with a real good bridge from the Parkway. And that's our long-term goal. So I'm not sure. What was your question exactly?
Just when the residents can expect the results of the analysis.
Oh, the analysis. That's a quicker answer. January.
January?
So we're going to tackle all this in January.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to all the great things that you will do in the next 2 years.